Let's talk about something I think we all know a little too well. That feeling of being constantly on the go, but not really getting anywhere that matters. Today, we are diving deep into this idea, the busyness trap, and, more importantly, how we can all get out of it.
So let me just ask you this right off the bat. Think about your last work week. Was your calendar just a wall of color-coded blocks? Meetings, deadlines, a to-do list that just seems to get longer? And after all that, did you ever get to Friday and think, what did I actually accomplish? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
And this quote right here from Donald Fleming, it just hits the nail on the head. This is what we're all about today. True leadership, real impact. It isn't about cramming more stuff into your day. It's about figuring out what actually matters and then doing that with absolute clarity and focus.
So this brings us right to the heart of the problem. It's something we can call the busyness paradox. You know the feeling. It's like a whirlwind, right? You're drowning in emails, jumping from one meeting to the next, putting out fires left and right. All that activity, it feels like you're being productive. It creates this powerful illusion of progress. But a lot of the time, we're just spinning our wheels.
And that's what we're calling the busyness trap. It's this state where we confuse activity with actual effectiveness. The danger here is real. It leads straight to burnout for you and your team, and your results just kind of flatline. And it's not just a feeling. Research from places like the Harvard Business Review shows this is a huge drain on leaders everywhere.
Okay, to make this whole thing less abstract, let's look at a real-world story. We're going to talk about a leader named Isabel. So Isabel was a senior operations manager, and her days were, well, they were pure chaos. We're talking back-to-back meetings from morning till night and just this constant stream of fire drills, those urgent problems that blow up your whole day. By any definition, she was incredibly busy. And what was the result of all that hustle? She was totally and completely exhausted. But honestly, the worst part for her was this sinking feeling that none of it was adding up. All that effort, and she just wasn't making a real lasting impact. The activity was there, but the impact was gone.
So she knew something had to change, and her transformation came down to 3 really simple but powerful steps. First, she got crystal clear on her big rocks, the 3 key priorities that would actually make a difference. Second, she built daily rituals to protect her time and focus on those priorities. And third, she got ruthless about her calendar and started cutting out all those low-value meetings.
And the results? They were incredible. It wasn't just about her feeling better. Her whole team's productivity shot up. Their engagement improved. And Isabel? Well, for the first time in a long time, she felt like she was actually leading, not just reacting. Isabel's story just perfectly sets up this core conflict, doesn't it? So let's really break it down. What is the actual difference between being a busy leader and being an impactful one? Okay, this table really lays it all out. Over on the left, you've got the busy leader. They're reactive, stuck in long meetings, always focused on just doing more. Now look at the right. The impactful leader is proactive. They have clear priorities, their meetings are short and decisive, and their focus is on achieving more that matters. But for me, the most important line is the last one. It's the difference between feeling drained and feeling renewed and inspired. That's the real prize. All right, so maybe you're seeing a little of yourself in that busy column. And the big question is, how do I get to the other side? Well, it's not just about trying harder, it's about having a system. You see, making a shift like this isn't just about willpower. A new mindset is absolutely key, but you also need the right tools to support that new way of working. You've got to build the habits of clarity and discipline right into your daily routine. The solution really is a whole ecosystem. To make this shift for good, a leader really needs a few things in their corner. You need a clear method to get strategic clarity. You need a simple way to build and track those crucial habits. A program to develop stronger leadership postures helps. And of course, you need a tool to really get a handle on your meetings. It's about building a complete system that supports you on this journey. So now, let's bring it all back home. Let's talk about your path forward. How do you go from just taking action to creating real, tangible impact? I want you to ask yourself a very simple but very telling question. Just be honest. When Friday afternoon hits, how do you really feel about the week you just put in?
Your answer probably puts you in one of 2 camps. Are you just exhausted, looking back at the week like it was a blur and you're not even sure what you really accomplished? Or are you energized? Because you can point to clear, undeniable progress on the things that matter most. That feeling, that's the ultimate test of whether you're trapped by busyness or leading with impact.
And I think this quote from Pascal Dubois just wraps it all up perfectly. The real challenge today isn't about time management. It's about impact management. It's not about how full your calendar is. It's about how full your contribution is.
So as we close this out, the last question isn't for me, it's for you. Starting right now, what is the impact that you are going to choose to make? Thanks for tuning in.